Okay. Picking it up right after. So this is definitely going to be the final part. This is the final section of the game. So I'm going to end it here. Now, Otherworld Hotel. Where shit gets bad. This is really cool. And it's playing the music too. It's playing the creepy droning music. It's the exact same too. This is the exact same music. It's not a remix of it. So, if this is accurate to the original, there will be no monster encounters in the entirety of the Otherworld section of the Lakeview Hotel. There will be 0 monsters. You'll just walk through and fucking, like, consider what you've seen. This is no longer a scary thing. This is your horrific monster kind of thing, and you're going to reflect on that. This is the peak psychological horror of Silent Hill 2. This is like you are a monster, and you're going to sit there and fucking take it. You're just going to take it, you know? So, if this is accurate, there will be no monsters except for you. Oh god, is that intentional? Is there the reason why there are no monsters in the Otherworld Lakeview Hotel is because you are the monster? You are the only monster? There are no more monsters to fight, there is just you. You are the only monster. If that's intentional, that's really fucking good. And I have a hard time believing anything in this game is unintentional. I think that was the logic behind there being no monsters in the original. All the way up to the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but the boss before the final boss. So Mary killed his wife. Or not Mary killed his wife. James killed his wife. He just killed her. That's going to break, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go across there. So, James killed his wife because she was horrifically ill, and he didn't want to deal with her anymore. He straight up just, like, did not want to deal with her. Like, he was tired of her being so sick. He was tired of not having the connection that he needed from her. Like, she was laying there sick and, like, dying and wasting away while he was just, like, you know, watching that happen with his own needs and shit. So he was like, well, she has to go, pretty much. It's like it's pretty horrific. But yeah, I'm pretty confident there are no monsters in the Lakeview Hotel Otherworld. I'm pretty confident it's just... Do you remember there being monsters? Because I do not. I straight up don't remember there being any monsters in the Otherworld Lakeview Hotel. There might be. I know there weren't any there were... I don't know. I don't remember. There were obviously monsters in the Fogworld Lakeview Hotel, but the Otherworld Lakeview Hotel, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Well, it looks like I have to go through there. I remember Abstract Daddies only in the Fogworld version of the hotel. I don't remember any in the Otherworld version. Like, I straight up do not think there were any monsters in the Otherworld version of the Lakeview Hotel. I think it's just this droning this constant droning and reflecting on the fact that you are the worst person who has ever existed. Well, you're not the worst person who has ever existed. Eddie is the worst person who has ever existed, because he killed a dog. Like, killing your wife, yeah, one thing, you know what, I can get over that. Killing a dog, you're irredeemable. I'm glad I think it's good that he died. I have no guilt weighing on my conscience, Eddie. Can you say the same? Oh. I think I'm supposed to crash through that. There's a question mark on it, like I'm supposed to do something with it. Oh. Eddie killed perfect runs. Yeah, Eddie's a piece of shit. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. Just give that. Oh man, it would have been so cool if there was something on the back. And the letter should still be... Oh, she never found the other letter. But that letter, there's nothing in it. Yeah, the letter itself completely disappears too. Like, first, all the writing on it disappears, it goes blank, and then the letter itself completely evaporates. I forgot about that. There's nothing in the envelope anymore. It's gone. This is the, you're a piece of shit section of the game. And you deserve everything you got. 100%, James deserves literally every single thing that happens to him in this game. He deserves it. And he knows he deserves it. Still can't get it right. 22. Can't get it right. It won't wash off. So I'm gonna carry this over to that hole and it'll probably crash through it and then it'll be fine. I'll just tap dance on the boards and then it'll be fine. There we go. Well, we'll see if there are monsters. Because I straight up do not remember there being monsters in the Otherworld version of the Lakeview Hotel. Except for you, like I said. Like, you are the monster. Dude, you can see the bottom of the floor. Dude, like, you can just do it. So this is great. The music's dying down. There might be monsters in the Otherworld Hotel. So this aesthetic is great. This is the aesthetic of the Lakeview Hotel was lit on fire. This is all fire damage. You know what? There probably is monsters in the Otherworld Lakeview Hotel. I think I'm starting to remember now because I'm remembering events immediately preceding a certain event that's about to happen. And I think there were monsters. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from my sight. Is that a reference to the In Water ending? It might fucking be. Yeah, so this aesthetic is the Lakeview Hotel was burned down. I think historically it was burned down like this, and they repaired it. But this is back to when it was burned down. I prefer this kind of aesthetic over the, like, fucking mechanical shit and the metal grating and stuff. I vastly prefer this kind of aesthetic. I never got to go into room 302. Right? Oh, I did. I did go into room 302 and didn't notice. I missed 301 though. But I guess there was nothing in room 302 because I would have noticed. Okay. Well, fuck it then. Fuck it then. They didn't add a room reference. How could they? How could they fail me like this? Yeah, I like this aesthetic way more. Like the Brookhaven Hospital, even in the original, it was like covered like not even just the Brookhaven Hospital and the Woodside Apartments. It was covered in like tarp and it was all like grimy and shit. There wasn't like a whole lot of metal imagery and shit like that. Like the metal and like rust and stuff. That's it's that. It's the fucking thing. It's the thing in the observation room. That tape that you listen to, with the bed floating in the distance. Well, you never go to the observation room either, huh? Fire and water, yeah. Water is generally James's otherworld theme. It's water, like everything's drowned out, like super drab and dreary. There's tarp over everything. It's all like moldy and stuff, like this. That's James's otherworld, and the Brookhaven Hospital and the Woodside Apartments and Blue Creek Apartments, they had that aesthetic in the original Silent Hill 2. The original, or in the remake, I know Brookhaven Hospital is super heavy on the metal and rust and shit. That's a mainly Silent Hill 1 theme. That is not really in Silent Hill 2. So I'm not, like, I like the aesthetic, but I just don't think it suits James as much. Like, it's a fine aesthetic. Ooh, I need to get there. I really like that aesthetic for the Otherworld, but that's Alessa's Otherworld. That's explicitly Alessa's version of the Otherworld. So, but they went with it for Brookhaven, which, I mean, it's fine. He was talking to James specifically there. Like, explicitly talking to James. I really do like the rust and, like, hard metal and, like, machinery aesthetic of the Otherworld, but that was explicitly not present in the original. Because it's not James's Otherworld. James's Otherworld is this. Like, this is James's Otherworld. The rust and metal vibe, that's Alessa's. Specifically Alessa's. Alessa aesthetic, yeah. Alesthetic, if you will. But it is a cool aesthetic. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying it's not present in the original. I don't mind it being here, but just note it was not in the original. But it is cool. I still think Brookhaven was my favorite level in the game. Specifically the Otherworld version of it. That's another thing I want to talk about. Silent Hill Homecoming's version of the Otherworld is like, it's really good. Like when we used to cross into Angela's nightmare earlier. Yeah, well, her Otherworld is fire. Her Otherworld is just on fire constantly all the time. It's not necessarily rust and metal and shit. None of the characters have rust and metal in this game. James has water, Alessa has fire, and Eddie has ice. Those are the Otherworlds in this game. Um, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Turn the light off, why don't you? Exclamation point. Oh, I'm going back into the basement where the mandarins were. Yeah, the flooded basement. Here we go. Yep, flooded basement. The flooded basement was also in, the original. See you later. Homecoming had probably my favorite, honestly, it had my favorite, like, I guess, Otherworld gimmick. Because it borrowed the Otherworld transition from the movie, where everything just, like, flakes out, like, all the material flakes off everything and reveals, like, rusted grating and surface underneath and shit. But also, it had a really strange, like, damaged film effect filter over everything. That moved around and stuff, like it was really grainy and shit, and it had scratches in it. I really, really liked that aesthetic. I fucking love that aesthetic. And Homecoming is the only, I think, piece of Silent Hill media in general that does that. Like, the movie does the flaking off effect for the transitions, but that film effect, that's over everything. Like, that really grainy, scratchy, vignette that's constantly, like, moving like it's going through a film reel. Homecoming is the only piece of Silent Hill media, to my knowledge, to do that. And it's a really, really fucking nice-looking aesthetic. I really, really, really like it. As shit as Homecoming is, that effect, like the transition effect, and the film grain effect over it in the Otherworld, is really fucking cool. I really like that. Well, we haven't seen any monsters yet. Rifle rounds. Yeah, in Origins you can choose when to go between the fog and the Otherworld, which you can go back and forth freely, which I think is a huge mistake. I think that's not good, because part of the appeal of Silent Hill is its unpredictability. Like, the town itself is basically an enemy. It's an ambivalent enemy. It really doesn't give a shit about you, but it's its own character, rather. I wouldn't say it's an enemy. It's a character. So it's going to be doing things that you don't expect. So to be able to... Here we go.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Rough. Fucking rough. So that is Angela's other world. That is explicitly Angela's other world. It's always on fire. There's weird fleshy bits on the walls. Not good. So, true to my word, there were no monsters in the otherworld version of the Lakeview Hotel, because I believe this is a staircase that goes to something important. If we see a certain thing, then I will... Never mind. I was wrong. there are monsters in the otherworld version of the Lakeview Hotel. Ain't that nice? Hey, idiot. Time to beat some things up. It didn't even try to fight back. Wait, are the monsters non-hostile? Are they just... Well, that one specifically was non-hostile. It was just laying there. That one is not just laying there, though. That one is... Dude. What is going on? Oh, this is different. This is way different. This never happened in the original. .312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. So there are monsters now, but they're... Yeah, she killed her father and brother, we know that. It can hardly move. Is there even a point in putting it down? It can't even fight back. They can't do anything here. But I don't like mannequins, so... So, confirmation that all of Angela's family, not just her father and brother, her mother too, is a piece of subhuman garbage. Like, they are all complete pieces of shit. Every single fucking one of them, my ear itches. And Angela's entire family is fucking garbage. Like, the actual worst subhuman pieces of trash on the planet. Angela got it rough. Like, she had a really rough time. And, like, that kind of damage, like, it sucks, but I don't think there's any healing that shit. Like, ever? Like, ever. I don't think there's anything you can do about that shit. Aha! Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. This is the thing. This is how you know it's gonna be real bad. I wonder if the ending is tied to whether or not you put down those monsters that are basically harmless. But I don't know. Here we go. Here's the fun part.
James!
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone. I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
So that fight, obsolete. Destroy what you don't need. So that fight is unwinnable. It's straight up unwinnable. They remove themselves. Pyramid Head is... The Pyramid Heads are the manifestation of James's guilt and his need for punishment. His subconscious need for something or someone to punish him for what he's done. And as such, they constantly torment him, but they don't kill him. Pyramid Head's purpose is not to kill James, it's to punish him. Which is why they don't ever really try super hard to punish him. They torment him, they push him, they attack him, they will hurt him, but only to the point where they get their message across, and then they just go. You cannot kill them unless you surpass the need for them. And James is basically like, I know the truth, I don't need you anymore, and then they remove themselves because they are not needed anymore. You don't need them anymore, so they just kill themselves. You have surpassed the need for that punishment. So, what did Angela do to go to Silent Hill? Kill the abusers? Not necessarily, because guilt is not exclusively what brings people to Silent Hill, it's just trauma in general. So, the trauma of what happened to Angela in general is what brought her to Silent Hill. The fact that she has that trauma is the reason why she is the reason why she was drawn to Silent Hill. It's not necessarily because she did anything in particular. It could just be because she was victimized, you know? James was brought to Silent Hill, obviously, because of the guilt he felt over killing his wife. Eddie was brought to Silent Hill because he was picked on and is a loser piece of shit, fat-ass piece of garbage. Not necessarily because he shot a dog and killed a dude or shot someone's knee, because he clearly doesn't really feel guilty about that. But he has trauma aside from that, and Angela was brought here because of the trauma she suffered from her family. Yeah, they basically gone into hibernation. They're probably not even dead. They're just here now. They remove themselves for the time being. But if James doesn't learn his lesson and regresses, then they could easily just come back. That's the thing about it. Alright, did I need to do both in order to open the door, or could I have just done one? So, yeah, that fight is legit unwinnable. You cannot kill the Pyramid Heads. They have to remove themselves. Which is fucking great. It's super, super great symbolism. Here we go, long hallway. This is a good thing.
James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me it'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
so that plays in the original as well, down this hallway. And listening to that entire thing, because you can get to the end of the hallway before that finishes, but staying in the hallway and listening to the entire thing is a prerequisite for one of the endings. Well, not a prerequisite, but it contributes to one of the endings. I think it contributes to the in-water ending, actually. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Ah, look at this ammo. Ah. Cool. 10. A full 10. Shotgun shells. Ah, yeah, here we go. Here's the good stuff. This is how you know shit's about to go down. Shit's about to go down real fucking hard. Locked and loaded, fully stocked. Shape forces the mind. 26. Can't go down there. It's pure dark too. It's pure black. It was foggy in the original. Oh god, I'm paranoid right now. Hang on. I need to check something. Okay. Okay, I was just making sure my mic was working and everything was fine. Make sure I wasn't talking into a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Because I was muted during the Pyramid Head fight. I was talking during it. You just couldn't hear me. But I didn't say anything super important. I didn't say anything that I didn't repeat after it was done. Anyway, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. So this is the first time you're actually going up instead of going down. Like, you went down constantly over and over and over again, and this is the first time you're actually going up. Here we go, now it's bright. Who's that? I ask who's that because we actually don't know yet.
I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now.
Stop it.
And I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want?
Maria.
Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Oh. It even does the flicker. Oh. So I think the fact that we saw Maria is indicative that I got a certain ending. It's not the ending I went for. Oh, look at her doing 6 moves. Oh man. She's really tough, man. But I have the hunting rifle that does an insane amount of damage. Ooh, phase 2. Oh, yo, this is insane. Oh, this is so different. Mobs. Is she after me right now, or is she above? Oh, she's above me, isn't she? So if I did get the ending that I'm suspecting I got, that's surprising. Because I did everything in my power to not get that ending. Unless they switched it up a little bit in the remake. Which they might have. Ooh. I think Ralph was out. I think I got her.
James. James.
Yeah? What?
James.
That part of me. Defeat her. No way!
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't.
I got the in-water ending! Wow, after I did everything I possibly could to not get the in-water ending.
I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here.
Oh.
Are you?
No, overhealing caused it. They switched it up. Overhealing causes you to get this ending. The exact opposite of the way it was in the original. Overhealing made you get the leave ending. Overhealing in this version gets the in-water ending. And I overhealed a lot.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. That's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that, as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Oh, that means that... Oh. So, yeah, keeping yourself above health, that's how you get the leave ending, but I'm looking at it right now. I think I fucked it up, like, throughout the... Like, there were several things that massively influence it. Kill at least 350 enemies, stomp on an enemy that's already dead at least 30 times, kill monsters in the Otherworld's hotel's employee section before they can die on their own. I did that twice. So I think killing too many enemies, like, you can put them down, but don't excessively stomp on them. Because what you do to get the leave ending, stay near full health at all times, which I did. Don't expect Angela's knife. I did that. Oh, this version of Promise is so good. Inspect Mary's letter. I did that. Avoid fights whenever possible. Knock them down, but don't finish them off. Final stanza in the coin cabinet puzzle in the Woodside Apartments. Blame the snake. Minimize the time you spend with Maria. I double-checked her in the hospital. Use the rotten apple in the mirror in the Lakeview Hotel. I don't even know what the hell that is. Leave via the door you unlocked with the rust-colored egg. I left with the scarlet egg, which is influenced the Maria. So, I think I just barely fucking missed out on the leave ending. That's crazy. I did everything I possibly could to get the leave ending, and I ended up getting the fucking in-water ending because I'm a huge murderer and I've stomped the shit out of enemies. Huh. Well, here's the thing. The leave ending is not really that unfitting for James. Like, James deciding he can't take it and killing himself is kind of fitting for his story. I did really want to get the leave ending. I did everything I possibly could to get the leave ending, and I ended up getting the in-water ending anyway. What the fuck? Shit. Like, I wonder if I can go back a save and try to influence it to get a... Well, no, because I put a save before... I put a save after I killed those guys in the employee hall. So... Yeah, I think just motoring the fuck out of things and stopping them excessively is what does it. Damn. I was the monster, yes. I was the monster. Oh, this version of Promise is really fucking good, though. I thought it was gonna be Angel Thanatos. Angel Thanatos is what plays during the leave ending in the original. So despite me doing absolutely everything I possibly could to get the in-water, the leave ending, I ended up getting in-water instead. Which is insane. I suspected that when I figured out that, I found Maria up there, because in the, leave ending, you find actually Mary. Like, it's actually just Mary there. So when I saw it was Maria, I was like, oh, I think I just got in water. This was a really, really fucking good remake. Like, this was crazy good. I enjoyed this remake a lot. It is explicitly not one-to-one. This is, like, insanely different. It's so much different. Than the original. But it was really good. So what, I can't kill enemies? But I love killing enemies. Yeah, stay at... I did everything I could. Intentionally, but like the unintentional stuff is what really mattered, I guess. Minimize the amount of time you spend with Maria. So next playthrough, which I'm not going to stream, but next playthrough, I'm going to keep doing the same things that I did. I imagine I can kill enemies. Let's see. Stomp an enemy that's already dead. Is it just stomping, or can I just like shoot them? Because I'm gonna have bullet adjust, so I might as well just shoot them to avoid stomping. Well, we'll see how many enemies I killed in the results screen. But I'm definitely going to try to This appears to be a mandatory step. Inspect Angela's knife in the inventory at least once. This appears to be a mandatory step for getting in water. Guess what, motherfucker? It ain't. It ain't a mandatory step because I did not do that even once. So, confirmed, IGN, you're a piece of shit and you're a liar. There's Masahiro Ito, the coolest guy ever. Yeah, it's not mandatory. I don't think it was even mandatory in the original either, so IGN is just a huge liar. Kill a whole lot of enemies, I did that. Stomp on an enemy that's already dead at least 30 times, I did that. Inspect the writing on the wall above the jukebox in Otherworld's Neely's bar. I'm pretty sure that tilts it very heavily towards the in-water ending. Consumables picked up. Standard in-water. Ending clear. 1 of 8? There are 8 endings? Like, what? Number of times checked the map, 1,043. Yeah, that makes sense. 356. I killed 6 over the limit. I killed 6 over the limit. Times died 0. Number of dodges performed 893. Oh, there's Angel Thanatos. Oh, that's sick. Enough of that. That's such a fucking good song. You gained a new game plus where you can play with access to additional items, graphics modes, and endings. Oh. And it changes! Alright. New game? New game plus. Okay, that's how you do it. Alright. Wow, what a good game. So I killed 6 enemies over the limit. And I suspected it too. It's just like, I wonder if killing those enemies that are dying on their own influences the ending. Totally does. It totally does. Absolutely does. Huh. So, wow, this was a really fucking good game. And now I can play it as much as I want because I don't need to stream it. Fuck. So, I guess I'm gonna go for, I guess I'm going to, let's see. So, yeah, I tried to get the leave ending. I got the leave ending in New Game Plus. Anyway, that's Silent Hill 2 Remake. Can't wait for Silent Hill, or the Silent Hill 1 Remake, or Silent Hill 3 Remake. I really hope they do one. I really hope they do the Silent Hill 1 Remake first. Because if they go straight to 3, then you're not gonna know what the fuck is going on, because 3 is heavily contingent on Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 2 is like a side story. It doesn't have anything to do with Silent Hill 1. Ah, fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep playing this on my own because it's a great game. So, later.